So check it out, y'all. It's Dagrioht. I'm out here at the park, chilling, Midtown Sacramento. First off, I want to start off by saying that watch out for the new projects that's coming and the current ones that's out. Concentrate is out right now on my Reverb Nation page. I'm going to put that link in the description. It's called Concentrated. That album is out already. And then I got a new one, Threshold, that's about to drop real soon. Underground Railroad Part 2 is already out. And Black Code is out. Okay, plus I got other projects out on my Bandcamp and my SoundCloud. There's a bunch of music on there. Or just Google me. Just Google Dagrioht and all my music will come up. I think that'll be the best way to find my music. Now, having said that, I was just checking out this whole Corona thing, this coronavirus stay-at-home order fiasco, I call it that, is going on, which is really just a way to control black people. Black people are the main aim at this stay-at-home order, where the main aim of that is to physically control us and physically round us up, if you will. Because if you look at it, look at what's going on. The proof of that is these black people in these different cities are being attacked, beat up, while white people are allowed to go out and socialize and gather in large groups without being brutalized, not near the level as they're doing black people. And the race soldier, killer cop epidemic is ramping up even more now during this corona thing. These racist cops are shooting unarmed blacks more than ever now, because this stay-at-home order coronavirus thing is pretty much a green light for local white supremacists and enforcement arms of white supremacists, including these white vigilantes, such as those two white boys that hunted down and killed Ahmaud Arbery. So while this is going on, this is just a slick way of controlling and brutalizing black people. And at the same time, gentrification is on the rise more than ever now too, so we're being attacked on all fronts. I'm out here in California, and I was listening to Gavin Newsom. I'm listening to the words that these white supremacists use. And the words that they use, and that he kept using, is they're going to be making modifications to the stay-at-home order. That they're going to be, making changes. And mind you, they're not talking about lifting it. These are modifications. So just be prepared for a lot of these stay-at-home order guidelines are going to stay in place for a long time now. This is a way for them to try to lock it in permanently, even after this thing passes. They're trying to track people now. What does tracking have to do with an epidemic? And some may argue, well, you can see where it's spreading and where to isolate it. That's ridiculous. Tracking somebody is not going to get rid of it. Vaccines are not going to get rid of it either. Because vaccines are not a cure, and vaccines are money-making, toxic material that they want to push on the people. When these pundits and these health officials are asked, hey, is it going to be for free? They can't come out and tell you that. It's always, we would like to, and we want to make it available. What does that mean? It doesn't mean a thing. So when you hear words like modification, they're going to be making modifications, and they're not saying we're going to lift it, and things are not going to go back to the way it was. Why not? How come it's not going to go back to the way it was? It should. If you're able to get rid of the virus, why shouldn't it go back to the way it was? Why not? Because this is about permanently changing the social economic landscape of America with black people as the target. So we have to be aware of what's going on, y'all. and we got to be ready to fight for literally our human rights, because when they lay the hammer down, because it will, and especially if there's a second wave, they're going to lay the hammer down even harder, and black people are going to have to be ready to mobilize physically and politically to fight against this trash, because this is just it's real. But the way they're treating it, because I believe people are dying from this virus, but the thing is that the way they're treating it as if it is a medical false flag. It's being handled just like a medical false flag. The way they're handling it, it's chaotic. Oh, some states are going to do this and that. And shout out to Jason Black. They were going to say that, he said it too, that they're going to allow the power up to the states. And some places are different than others when it comes to the virus and this and this and that. I heard Gavin Newsom say that one size doesn't fit all when it comes to lifting or making modifications to the stay-at-home order. So this is bad news. This is just white supremacy trying to physically assert itself upon the world, because this is a pandemic. And black people have to be ready, cognizant, and unfearful of when it comes to fighting against this, because if we don't, they're going to literally have us in FEMA camps, which are nothing but concentration camps, if we allow that to happen. So B1, #Tangibles2020. Dagrioht, new music coming. Stay tuned for more commentary.